My name is Rachel. Last name Brad. Welcome to Girl Talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a special treat. Today, I have the honor, the pleasure, and the privilege of having my guy in the room with me at Girl Talk, Arlon.
Yo, what's up, Rachel?
You know what? He's so special. He just go by one name. He that man. He that dude. Arlon, how are you?
Man, I'm so good. It's good to see you, man.
It's so
been
good
so
to
long.
see you. I mean, you know, we was in the trenches together. You know, it's
Getting it.
in some of this very space. You know, we were being very creative.
Yes.
I mean, we were cranking them out though.
We was.
I mean, we
I
did
still
like
love
we did.
Flexible.
Right,
I love that. That
right,
song was
right,
fire.
right.
We was killing them with that stuff. Like, and that was so, it was so
Listen,
casual too.
it was
like,
casual.
because Mr. Charles he knew, like, let me put Young Buck with my girl. You know?
Listen, we had some bangers.
Yeah, man.
Actually, we should be making a lot of money off them songs right now.
Them songs was fire.
It was so fire.
Especially Retail Therapy. That was a really good song.
Retail Therapy, and I don't want that this kind of love. Man, look, it ain't too late. We gonna put that on the table. But listen, Arlon, you have made some big moves, man.
Yes.
You was already strategically making moves even back then.
Yeah.
You know, with the music industry, people don't understand. It's up and down.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a roller coaster for real.
It's a roller coaster.
And even in the midst of this, you know, I've had a down point. A lot of people may not see or feel that, but, you know, at a certain point, literally in the midst of, whoa, this going on, that going on, all these other major great things, I was having low points too, because life is real. You know
Life
what I'm
is
saying?
real.
No matter how major things come at the surface, you know, deep down beyond the surface, it's always, you know, some BS, you know, or it's a struggle or an obstacle or a fight. So for me, I just thank God that I, you know, have the support system and the actual, you know, passion to just keep going through the BS. Because if you're not passionate and love it, you will quit.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Quit,
and the good thing is, we're gonna start from the beginning. Cause see, I met Arlon, and we met each other when he was still in high school. This boy was super duper duper talented in high school, and he had the opportunity to learn production with my voice, with his teacher. Shout out to Mr. Israel Charles.
A lot of what I do today in music was from the days working and creating and building and learning and growing and developing at the school at Dillard High School. That program was awesome, and that's how I met Rachel. That's how, like, the very first day I ever met her was through Mr. Charles, and he was, you know, using her music because he was producing it. Yes. So when he would, you know, go over a course or a lesson, he would be going over, you know, the different technical things like plugins and EQing and how to get the vocal to punch and how to get this and that, you know, and he would use the songs that y'all would work on for your album to demonstrate, you know, the different techniques. So you've been embedded in my in my music life from the beginning, man.
Yes,
yes, man. Very special.
Yeah, very, very, very. Yeah. You hold a dear part. You're very dear to my heart. Yeah. You and Janice, I mean, used to come over and, you know, we would create music. We got lots of music that we didn't even put out. It was so much fun. It was a lot of experience that you guys bring to the table. People don't understand that how much talent has been through Dillard High School. There's so much talent. I mean, oh my God, you guys are uber talented.
My niece goes there now, and I was just there, and a lot of the babies who I taught years ago when they were like little babies, they seniors in high school performing, because my niece, she's a freshman now, so, and she's the captain of the JV Little Majorette team. So I was out there supporting her.
Yeah, because you had them out there dancing. See, you're multi-talented. And guess what? Not only were you doing production, but let's tell them about your time with America's Got Talent.
Oh, yeah. So Well, that started at Dillard. So what happened was, you know, I was in Mr. Charles's class, and we were doing the music production stuff, and that program was really awesome. It was dope. But I just felt like, you know, the camaraderie of the school was a little boring. You know, at that time, my football team wasn't that good.
Right.
The band was okay.
Subpar.
And well, not the jazz band. Don't play with Dorsey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm talking about the marching band. You know, like the cool stuff.
Yeah,
the marching band was okay.
Yeah.
The girls' basketball team was actually champions, but I just felt like it wasn't nothing fun going on at the school. So I started my dance team at the school. And we would perform at all the pep rallies and the dances. And because that didn't, you know, really sit well with the principal, because we used to cause a ruckus because we weren't just dancing to, you know, the clean stuff. We was dancing to our stuff, our friends. Yeah, we was getting it. And so our peers would cause such a ruckus when we would perform because we was doing all the latest cool, trendy things. And the principal was like, y'all causing too much of a ruckus and chaos, so y'all can't perform no more. And that led to us performing locally at the different competitions in the community and stuff. And we just started dominating. And the producers of America's Got Talent reached out to the promoter of the show we were doing, Quintina. Shout out to Quintina. With the showdown. And that's how that happened. And then one thing led to another. It went from we in Orlando auditioning to we on the actual TV show. It just happened. Like as much as people, you know, audition and hope and wish, like we were there. It was just like y'all got passed through to the next round, passed through the next round, and it was just happening like domino effect. I'm like, it just Rachel, if you would have been there, it would have been. It I was literally like, so they just want us on the show, right? It was just the way how the guy was not playing that season for me, and so once I transitioned,
because that was your senior year, right?
That was my senior year. Like I said, I wasn't even able to go to prom because I was on TV in Las Vegas. I won prom king. And couldn't go to prom because I'm on TV. And I did my acceptance speech backstage in at America's Got Talent, literally in front of all my peers. I'm on the phone. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Mind y'all, I'm in full costume, ready to perform for these damn judges. And I'm like, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all because it was a voting system that our peers had to vote for us in order to win prom, king or prom queen.
Oh, that's dope.
So all my peers voted for me. And that was a good time. And then we transitioned and made it to the top 48. And unfortunately, out of 40,000 auditions, we made it to the top 48, but we got voted off that episode. But we were able to go to Orlando, Vegas, LA, you know, all those different things. And the beauty in my gift of music, I was able to meet people in the music space when I was out there in LA. And that led to me working with Timbaland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all of the work that I did with Mr. Charles, with Iz, I was able to present that to him when I met him. And he heard all my music that I did in school. My senior year.
Isn't that something?
You know, it was my final exam. I played it for.
My name is Rachel. Last name Brad. Welcome to Girl Talk.
My project was actually his project for school.
Not him using you for everything, teaching the students.
I mean, was I
not him guinea pigging your gifts. But he did it for good reason.
The thing is, it's a win-win for all of us.
Everybody, yeah.
I mean, here I am. I got a whole podcast now. I mean, and I have that nudge. Because of him, you know, I mean, he used it, and you know, we got TV time, all kind of stuff. Yeah. Because who does a project for school? Yeah. You. Me.
Right. That's real.
That's dope, man. Yes. I love it. I love it, man.
But America's Got Talent was a great time for me, and all of the work that I did with Iz in those school days paid off because I was able to show up as valuable. When I met Timbaland, and that transpired to me also meeting Jerome Harmon, my homie J-Rock, who I work with to this day. He's the right-hand man to Timbaland when he was doing all of the suit and tie stuff. 2020 Experience, Drunken Love, Beyonce. Like, that's like my big bro.
Right.
And we got a whole lot of music that we just worked on over the years, but he was who I met and who introduced me to Timbaland.
Wow.
So yeah, because we were
wow.
all staying in the same hotel when I was on America's Got Talent. Like, he was there, staying there to work on the Justin Timberlake stuff. So it was crazy, man. Like, my life is literally a freaking movie.
Yeah,
like,
your life
wild.
is definitely a movie.
It's wild.
It's a movie. But the thing is, because you have so many talents, though, they can't put you in a box.
Yeah.
Because, listen, I know that, if your music stuff in getting you where you want to go, then you use your choreography.
Right.
And so now you're in the midst of your choreography stuff.
Yeah.
And
that's been going great.
yeah, I would suppose. Yeah. So let's hear about some of your work. I know you've worked with a lot of artists you've done a lot of things for a lot of artists. So let's get your list out and tell the people.
So I work with I've done stuff with Trina, I've done stuff with Lotto, Sexxy Red. I'm actually her choreographer. So everything y'all seen her do for the last 2-3 years. Get it sexy, all that stuff.
Sexy.
You my everything. I love you, all that stuff. That's your boy. Shout out to Sexy and the team, man. She changed my life.
Thank you for giving my boy a shot.
Yes.
And bringing him on your team.
Yes, Leslie and the crew, man.
Yes.
But yeah, I definitely, and I also worked with Rochelle before. In recent times, one of the biggest Haitian artists in that market space.
Listen, when I seen you with that white suit on, and what was that? Was it the BET Awards?
Yes, the BET Awards.
And I was like, that's Arlon! Oh my God! I was out here fanning out.
I always end up on the stage.
Yeah.
I never plan that. Like, yo, I'm putting the choreography together. I'm putting the dances together. I'm helping Sexy with her cues. And at the last minute, we need you to do this skit. We need you to jump in and be. So I always fall into the operation from behind the scenes to actually being on the stage with her, So it's a win-win,
It is because, a lot of times, I don't know why we like this. People, you ain't doing it until somebody can see you out there. Mm-hmm. So guess what? You could have been, I did the BET, but listen, we saw you on TV.
We saw you.
We seen you. Mm-hmm. So, you did it for real.
And that was actually one of the toughest, out of all of the experiences I've did with her, the award show was actually the toughest.
Right.
It was a struggle. That was tough because you got to remember you're dealing with her and her team, and then her label, and then you're dealing with BET, and then you're dealing with their producers, and then you got to deal with the styling team and the sound, and then this and then that. So for the one that we did for the BET Hip Hop Awards in October of 2023, when we did that, I was actually just there to choreograph, but I ended up styling the dancers, helping style Sexy, doing the music edit that y'all heard, helping the DJ with that, like all of the layers that required to make that shit pull off and happen. I was right there.
But you can do it. That's what I'm saying.
And but the thing is though, I never presented myself as like this multifaceted person, because even when we did the first tour, I was just a choreographer. How did choreographer go from choreographer to stage production? I got a whole walkie-in earpiece on the tour now. Yeah, she's coming in now. You know what I'm saying? So it went from 5, 6, 7, 8 to now I got to be a part of the actual production.
But you know what? That is the way. That is definitely the way in. Well, sometimes, it's a double-edged sword, though, sometimes. It's a double-edged sword because, a lot of times you may not want to focus on all those different things because you want to get your specific thing done at the top tier. But it's definitely an end card, though, especially where you want to go. And for you to be able to learn all of those things, because now you'll have... Guess your resume is this long now. You may have started in like this, but now, who can say that they've done all those things?
You know what's crazy, Rachel? The start of working with her was so interesting. So what had happened was I never told this story. I'm gonna tell it on Girl Talk. Girl Talk getting exclusive. So before I worked with Sexy, I went through a depression. I was super depressed. I was down. I was ready to quit everything, and I was about to give up. And it was one of those time periods where it's like you getting pushed and pulled. It's like I'm getting pulled away because of the hardships and the obstacles and the struggles, but I'm getting pushed because the passion and the love and the investment that's been there for so long. So I was,
people don't know when they out here stealing our music and they don't realize that's how you eat.
All type of shit be going on for me. It's Rachel in the music space and dance space. Like people are people. And I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
But I was going through such a rough time the beginning of 2023, and I made a vow to myself. I said, and this is so crazy. I can't believe I'm saying this again. I told myself, I said, if nothing don't happen in 6 months to a year, I'm gonna just give it all up. I'm gonna quit.
Wow.
I'm gonna hang it up.
Oh, that
it's
would
over.
Be
it's
devastating
done
to the industry.
And, right. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just get back to teaching my kids.
Right.
So I'm in Orlando at a competition with my kids. We won first place, of course.
You know, I remember that.
Yeah, I was working with the kids.
Because I followed you. I always followed you.
And then next thing you know, her right hand, Leslie, shout out to my boy, that's my best friend. Leslie, he hit me up. Well, he hit up my manager, Breeze. And Breeze was like, yo, Sexxy Red assistant is looking for a choreographer for, she's about to do these shows right now. And she's doing Rolling Loud. So they need a choreographer right now. So I'm like, okay, let's do it.
Right.
And at the time, this was when the Pound Town, the Booty Hole Brown stuff was blowing up or whatever. And she's such a controversial artist. Like, it's very intentional. People think that, she's doing this stuff for, clicks and views. Like, this is who she truly is. It's just outside of that, she's very humble. She's super cool. She's down to earth and family oriented.
You can kind of tell. You can tell that.
Super cool.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to be around some BS?
No, Rachel? I don't. And that's how I knew. Because, no, you're not doing it.
No, I wouldn't have been around no BS. Well, but then what had happened was I was working with my kids, and then I got the call in Orlando. We want to have a meeting with you. I had the meeting with her assistant that Wednesday. That Friday, I put out, we're having auditions. That following weekend, we did the Rolling Loud show.
Wow.
Like, that's how fast it happened. And when I put the word out, I'm looking for dancers for Rolling Loud. When I tell you we packed it out for the auditions.
Wow.
And so once they saw
that,
it was a big deal.
Yeah.
It was a big deal.
I was like, my boy.
Going crazy with it. And then this is the kicker.
And you were able to take some of your dancers.
Yep.
That's
my assistant for the Sexxy Red operation with my choreography, my assistant is one of my day ones, who was with me from the jump, one of my dancers from America's Got Talent.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? Like I got one of my special ones right next to me.
That's
one of my day ones. So, but once that had happened and we did the Rolling Loud thing, we went viral. Shade Room everywhere, like it went crazy because she came and walked out with the two guys walking on the chain. Like the dominatrix thing. What's crazy is that almost didn't happen. I was literally right before they went out. Before y'all saw them on the clip, I was attaching the chain to their thing. It almost, like I was a little too late.
Right.
But they walked out, that went viral, and then the team was like, we got to keep him around because he helping us keep the momentum up. So one thing led to another. I was, hyped up and excited, but then it was just like crickets for a couple weeks. And then randomly, the big boss, not Leslie, not the big boss called me and was like, yo, we need you to come in town to LA. We about to get ready to do a couple shows with Drake in LA. Drake got some shows in LA. So we opening up for Drake and we need you to lay the set out for her and the dancers.